Hello, welcome back. I'm John, old YouTuber. Let's try to do Windows 7 finish. I got to page 11. It's soon 6 p.m. and I made a lot of video on Dennis today. So I have the last video is uploading. So I put more of my stuff to the garbage today because I have to move like next year. I have to move out my apartment, so I try to lower my items. So I did that today. Let's get some juice. No, they're going to renovate all these buildings, all apartments, to like $100 million. So all the tenants have to move out and they have to empty all apartments, all basements have to be empty. So I'm started to stop ahead there. I put that in boxes, so some I will have to put in the garbage. Glasses and stuff I did not today, but I still got a lot of stuff. So, but I have to continue. Got some more. Some of that I have to put in the garbage. Just did it today. I was looking this 3 plastic boxes, so I just went to the garbage. Some of these are empty, almost empty. So but I'm finished today with all video. So I just like to go to bed. I don't know if we have power enough to do it finish. So I try to put my stuff in boxes. This is empty, but that's for shoes and jackets and stuff. These 2 boxes are full. These 4 boxes is still empty. I need more plastic boxes from my Donald Ducks, all my Donald Duck collection. Yes, Donald Duck, that's Danish Donald Duck. I like to have in good plastic boxes. So, but let's continue. Go to page 11. Yes, but I need a minute to do myself ready. Yes, the speaker should be 54, I think. My Danish video is ready to go public. I need to do that. I need that jacket on because it's so cold in my apartment. Because I need my hands on the mouse. I'm freezing on my fingers and my arms. Good. Everything is public. Let's go to bed and read it. I will take my socks off. My socks. And I will turn my lights off, my bed table lights will turn off. Yes, I was up 4 a.m. in the night to eat a bit food and record a video. And so I did sleep like 5 or 6 a.m. in the morning. I got up 11 a.m. and I made like 15 Danish videos the whole day. And I was out get a package in another city 2 kilometers from here. To the motherbox, got some package. And I did empty garbage. I empty my mailbox and garbage. I was out shopping a bit, this Lidl. And been down to throw some of my items out 2 times in the garbage. So I did a lot of stuff today. So now I just like to lay here and read about Windows 7. But it's 37 pages and we just page 11. Read loud, activate voice, read to end of documents.
In Europe, the automatic nature of the browser choice.eu feature was dropped in Windows 7 Service Pack 1 in February 2011 and remained absent for 14 months despite Microsoft reporting that it was still present, subsequently described by Microsoft as a technical error. As a result, in March 2013, the European Commission fined Microsoft €561 million to deter companies from reneging on settlement promises. 152. Platform update. The platform update for Windows 7 SP1 and Windows Server 2008 R2 SP1 was released on February 26, 2013. 153, after a pre-release version had been released on November 5, 2012. 154, it is also included with Internet Explorer 10 for Windows 7. 155, it includes enhancements to Direct 2D, Direct Write, Direct 3D, Windows Imaging Component, WIC, Windows Advanced Rasterization Platform, Warp, Windows Animation Manager, WAM, XPS Document API, H.264 Video Decoder and JPEG XR Decoder. 153, however support for Direct 3D 11.1i limited as the update does not include DXGI/WDDM 1.2 from Windows 8. Making unavailable many related APIs and significant features such as stereoscopic frame buffer, feature level 11_1 and optional features for levels 10_0, 10_1 and 11_0. 156, Disk Cleanup Update. In October 2013, a disk cleanup wizard add-on was released that lets users delete outdated Windows updates on Windows 7 SP1, thus reducing the size of the Windows directory. This update backports some features found in Windows 8. 157, Windows Management Framework 5.0. Windows Management Framework 5.0 includes updates to Windows PowerShell 5.0, Windows PowerShell Desired State Configuration, DSC, Windows Remote Management, WinRM, Windows Management Instrumentation, WMI. It was released on the 24th of February, 2016. 158. and was eventually superseded by Windows Management Framework 5.1.159, Convenience Rollup. In May 2016, Microsoft released a Convenience Rollup update for Windows 7 SP1 and Windows Server 2008 R2 SP1, which contains all patches released between the release of SP1 and April 2016. The rollup is not available via Windows Update, and must be downloaded manually. This package can also be integrated into a Windows 7 installation image. 160. Since October 2016, all security and reliability updates are cumulative. Downloading and installing updates that address individual problems is no longer possible, but the number of updates that must be downloaded to fully update the OS is significantly reduced. 161. Monthly update rollups, July 2016 January 2020. In June 2018, Microsoft announced that they will be moving Windows 7 to a monthly update model, beginning with updates released in September 2018. 162. 2 years after Microsoft switched the rest of the supported operating systems to that model. 163. With the new update model, instead of updates being released as they became available, only 2 update packages were released on the second Tuesday of every month until Windows 7 reached its end of life. 1 package containing security and quality updates, and a smaller package that contained only the security updates. Users could choose which package they wanted to install each month. Later in the month, another package would be released, which was a preview of the next month's security and quality update rollup. Installing the preview rollup package released for Windows 7 on the 19th of March 2019, or any later release rollup package that makes Windows more reliable. This change was made so Microsoft could continue to service the operating system while avoiding version-related issues. 164. Microsoft announced in July 2019 that the Microsoft Internet Game Services on Windows XP and Windows ME would end on the 31st of July 2019, and for Windows 7 on the 22nd of January 2020. 165. The last non-extended security update rollup packages were released on the 14th of January 2020, the last day that Windows 7 had extended support. 166. End of support, after the 14th of January 2020. On the 14th of January 2020, Windows 7 support ended, with Microsoft no longer providing security updates or fixes after that date. 167. Except for subscribers of the Windows 7 Extended Security Updates, ESU, who can continue to receive Windows 7 security updates through the 10th of January 2023. 168. However, there have been 2 updates that have been issued to non-ESU subscribers in February 2020. Microsoft released an update via Windows Update to fix a black wallpaper issue caused by the January 2020 update for Windows 7. 169. 170. In June 2020, Microsoft released an update via Windows Update to roll out the new Chromium-based Microsoft Edge to Windows 7 and 8.1 machines that are not connected to Active Directory. 171. 172. Users, for example those on Active Directory, can download Edge from Microsoft's website. In a support document, Microsoft has stated that a full-screen upgrade warning notification would be displayed on Windows 7 PCs on all editions except the Enterprise Edition after the 15th of January 2020. The notification does not appear on machines connected to Active Directory, machines in kiosk mode, or machines subscribed for extended security updates. 173. Reception. Critical reception. Windows 7 received critical acclaim, with critics noting the increased usability and functionality when compared with its predecessor, Windows Vista. CNET gave Windows 7 Home Premium a rating of 4.5 out of 5 stars, 174, stating that it is more than what Vista should have been, and it's where Microsoft needed to go. PC Magazine rated it a 4 out of 5, saying that Windows 7 is a big improvement over Windows Vista, with fewer compatibility problems, a retooled taskbar, simpler home networking and faster startup. 175. Maximum PC gave Windows 7 AM rating of 9 out of 10 and called Windows 7 AM massive leap forward in usability and security, and praised the new taskbar as worth the price of admission alone. 176. PC World called Windows 7 AM worthy successor to Windows XP and said that speed benchmarks showed Windows 7 to be slightly faster than Windows Vista. 177. PC World also named Windows 7 one of the best products of the year. 178. In its review of Windows 7, Engadget said that Microsoft had taken a strong step forward with Windows 7 and reported that speed is one of Windows 7's major selling points, particularly for the netbook sets. 179. Laptop Magazine gave Windows 7 AM rating of 4 out of 5 stars and said that Windows 7 makes computing more intuitive, offered better overall performance including a modest to dramatic increase in 7's major selling points, particularly for the netbook sets. (2011). The sales figure was refined to over 400.
Yes, because I'm sleepy, I clicked by mistake, then I stopped the auto reading. So we have to read again from the top.
Microsoft had taken a strong step forward with Windows 7 and reported that speed is one of Windows 7's major selling points, particularly for the netbook sets. 179. Laptop Magazine gave Windows 7 AM rating of 4 out of 5 stars and said that Windows 7 makes computing more intuitive, offered better overall performance including a modest to dramatic increase in battery life on laptop computers. 180. TechRadar gave Windows 7 AM rating of 5 out of 5 stars, concluding that it combines the security and architectural improvements of Windows Vista with better performance than XP can deliver on today's hardware. No version of Windows is ever perfect, but Windows 7 really is the best release of Windows yet. 181. USA Today, 182, and The Telegraph, 183, also gave Windows 7 favorable reviews. Nick Wingfield of the Wall Street Journal wrote, "Visually arresting and a pleasure." 184, 185, Mary Brinscombe of Financial Times wrote, "A clear leap forward." 186, of Gizmodo wrote, "Windows 7 kills Snow Leopard." 187, Don Rasinger of CNET wrote, "Delightful." 188, David Pogue of the New York Times wrote, "Faster." 189, 190, J. Peter Brazis and Richie Jennings of Computer World wrote, "Ready." 191, 192, some Windows Vista Ultimate users have expressed concerns over Windows 7 pricing and upgrade options. 193, 194, Windows Vista Ultimate users wanting to upgrade from Windows Vista to Windows 7 had to either pay $219.99